There can be no story without a good idea to build off of. That's what this video is all about, getting ideas. And the first method takes us out of the usual den and into the outdoors with little Nicky in tow. Welcome to my channel, KC. That's me, Carrie Chug, the Sledge Storyteller, here to talk about the wonderful world of storytelling and to open up conversations about how we can tell the best stories we possibly can. So, writer's block is no fun, and when you're dealing with it, you have to take advantage of various methods to help get the creative gears in your head turning. So, here we are walking, and what does that do? I'll let Stanford University tell you that. Productive creativity involves a series of steps from idea generation to execution and the research. Mary Opeza said, demonstrated that the benefits of walking applied to divergent elements of creative thinking, but not to the more convergent or focused thinking characteristic of insight. We're not saying walking can turn you into Michelangelo, Opeza said, but it can help you at the beginning stages of creativity. So here we learn that the physical exercise can help stimulate the mental exercise and will ultimately lead to your developing your creative ideas and developing your story. Now, one thing to do whether you're on a walk or wherever you go is have something with you where you can record any ideas that come into your head, like a notebook, notepad, or even your phone. You know, you have a notepad thing there, but I guess if you're walking your dog, with your phone, you want a voice recording app. But jot down whatever comes into your mind, and some writers, they even have pen and paper next to their bed on their nightstand, and they'll write whatever comes to their mind, even if it's in the middle of the night. Another exercise is something that I remember doing when my 6th grade teacher assigned it, and that would be a free writing. He would have us get our pens and papers, and we would write down whatever came into our heads, and without pausing or repeating. And the more you do that, the more you stimulate your thinking, and the more likely the ideas are going to be coming. So we're back in the den. Now, every writer will need those methods for figuring out stories if they're under a deadline, but it's also imperative that you come up with long-term techniques. So one option to take advantage of is, take opportunities to read or watch material related to your story subject matter, be it true crime, science, or history documentary, and take notes as you think through how you can implement what you are learning into your stories. Another thing to do. Now, hopefully you made plenty of attempts to write stories, and the more you do it in the beginning, the more you realize you suck at it. But let those previous attempts linger in there, swim in your head over time, and they may formulate into stories that will turn out to be brilliant. Case in point, early on in my writing development, I was part of a writers forum online called the 6 Shooter Comics, where we'd be given an assignment by experienced writers, and we'd write something based on those assignments. And the creators of the forum, as well as the group, would give critiques. The first assignment was to write a story with a surprise ending. At the time, it didn't really feel like I had much time to figure out. I had so much that I had to take care of due to obligations, so I was so afraid that I wasn't able to get anything in. So I just threw together a story with an all too cliche, it was a dream ending. Just feeling justified with the setting and the impact, but still everybody's response was, it's a dream, endings suck. And I couldn't argue, but that put something in the back of my head to figure out what might work as a non-cliche alternative. And over time it hit me. I do have a script on hand I am very proud of, and hope when the time's right I want to get that published. But the peers who have reviewed it, they too were sick of it was a dream endings and similar premises like alternate dimension, the hero's a clone, time travel cop-out. But they were on the edge of their seats when they read this. But as the saying goes, you can learn more from a failure than from a success. But that's my insight on getting ideas for storytelling. Agree, disagree, something I left out, please let me know in the comment section. You'll find all kinds of ideas out there. If you look them up online, by all means, look into them.
These are just some of the methods that have helped me. But if you like this video, please click like. If you like this channel, please click subscribe or follow me on Instagram. There's always the link to the Sledge number 1 on how to order that below the description, or you can order it on Kindle. Let's always look for harmony in society now. Lots of political strife, lots of social strife, as well as the pandemic. Let's be kind to each other, and let's do what the experts tell us to do while we're waiting for this pandemic to end. But thanks for watching. Everyone be safe. God bless.